I don't know if you have been following the presidential race in the States. Maybe you stayed up late and watched the debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. I didn't stay up and watch it, but I really enjoyed watching the highlights and hearing the commentary. And already there's various theories going around about Biden having a hidden headset implanted into his skull, or Trump heading up some elite task force. And there's fake news, there's alternative facts. And it seems, particularly in the States, but also in the UK as well, that truth is a flexible concept where it finds its foundation not in evidence, but in popularity. How many times a fact, a truth is shared on social media. See, truth is no longer set in stone. It's just based on cultural perceptions, on cultural acceptability by a person's views or opinions. So much so that what is truth in, say, the UK is not truth in North Korea, or even what's true for you is not true for your next door neighbour. So how can we know what the truth actually is? Well, what I think we need is some sort of external measure, some standard by which we can measure all statements and find whether or not they are true. It's almost as like we need something like the sun with regards to time and seasons, or the French metric system, which is based on 1 metre being 1/10,000,000th of the distance between the equator and the North Pole. These are things that are immovable. They don't change. They will always be the same. Can we have that sort of external, immovable, unchangeable measure for truth? Well, for followers of Jesus Christ, for Christians, we do believe that we do have that measure, that standard, unaffected by the prevailing winds of culture and society, steady and immovable. See, Peter, who was a disciple of Jesus and later one of the main leaders of the early church, wrote a letter in which he told those followers of Jesus that Jesus Christ is the cornerstone. Now, a cornerstone was a large block of stone where all the angles were at 90 degrees. It was set in place at the start of the building, and all other stones were laid in reference to that cornerstone to keep the building straight and true. And Peter says that Jesus is that cornerstone. It's been rejected by the world, and yet as followers of Jesus Christ, as the church, we are living stones built in reference to Christ. And actually Jesus himself told his disciples that he's the way, the truth and the life. And although he was going to go away, he would ask his Father to send a spirit of truth, his spirit, the Holy Spirit, rejected by the world. And yet for those that follow him, for those who follow Jesus Christ, it becomes the lens through which we view the world, society, culture. It's the way we view our lives. It's the lens through which we view our relationships. It's even the lens through which we read the Bible. It's how we understand what is going on around us. It's the truth upon which we reference everything else. Now, of course, that can cause a few difficulties, a few problems, because it means that as followers of Jesus Christ, we are basing truth on a reference point which is different to societies, that we understand what is right and what is wrong, not by what is popular, not by what is posted on social media or told on the news channels, but But we base what is right and what is wrong on Jesus Christ. And unfortunately that puts us at odds with popular opinion, or at least it should.